So I think it's all of this really ultimately goes back, and I think you had Sheikh Muhammad al-Shinawi here earlier,
Yeah.
and he has some pieces on the names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I think it's very important for any of you that are in your MSAs or in your, Muslim student associations or in Sunday schools, really do yourself a favor and the community and talk about the names of Allah. I even think when speaking to non-Muslims that don't know the concept of God in Islam, when you talk about the names of Allah, it really kind of it educates them to a point to where they will ask themselves, what's my relationship with the God that Muslims worship, right? So when we look at it from that aspect, we understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Ghafur, he's the all-forgiving, he's Al-Afu, he pardons us, but at the same token, he's Al-Qawi, he's the mighty, Al-Aziz. This is important when we look at discipline because we realize it's not totally up to us and that we don't have the independent agency when doing something that may require discipline. Why do I use this as an introduction? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, when he was asked what are the most beloved actions to Allah, he said, "Ahabbul a'mali ila Allah adwamuha." Right? He was asked what are the most beloved actions to Allah. He said the most beloved actions to Allah are the ones that are consistent. But he didn't finish there. He said wa in qal, even if they were a little bit. Why is that last portion so important? Because it's important for those that are new Muslims. They had a past and they never prayed and they starting to pray. And prayer is discipline in and of itself. I mean, you have to, you get up for Fajr, you may not make Fajr the first day. Like when I tell new Muslims, like, okay, start off, be gradual. Okay, you're not wearing the hijab. Okay, it's fine. Be gradual with it. No one can judge you. But it's it will require a level of discipline, but with an ultimate transcendent goal. It goes back to the purpose. When you have that purpose and that serves as your anchor, everything else is refined through that. Because وَمَا تَوْفِيقِ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ, that I will not do this in a way that's beneficial for my life unless I do it for the one that gave me life. So when the Prophet ﷺ said that, the strongest way to obtain discipline, firstly, is to know your Creator. And the strongest way in knowing Him is understanding what He says about Himself via names and attributes of Him.